Hey, so it's kind of dark. I'm trying to fix the lighting. It's not really working out for me. So basically, I just did a training, and the training was on how I was able to build a six-figure business. Hello. Hello, everyone joining. So what I've noticed about permanent makeup artists and building is that a lot of times we are just told to jump right into ads. We're told to run ads, get with these ad agencies, and that's how we're going to get clients coming into our business. And I created a process that I think is so important and I think is so vital to the success that I've had building my permanent makeup business. And I just did a workshop on it and it was absolutely amazing. And thank you all for joining me. So basically, to just simplify this entire process for everyone who has not got to where they wanted to be or have a level of sustainability in your business is understanding that you have to attract, nurture, and convert your clients. When you have those three things in place, those three stages, you always know when new people are coming in, what stage they're in, and you don't skip steps. So a lot of times people go straight from attract to convert, or attempting to anyway. So they bring a person in, a person says they're interested in brows, they ask for your price, they ask for whatever, and then you go from that to, hey, nice to meet you, this is what my price is, these are the services that I offer microblading, it's good for dry skin, it doesn't last as long as ombre brows, and you start throwing this whole spiel out, and then people ghost you. I hear about this every single day. I experienced this for several years myself until I got a coach and figured out an easier way, or learned an easier way. And then I implemented that into my own strategy. So if you don't know, you need to check. I would recommend anyway that you check one of those stages. Are you having an issue with attracting the right type of leads? Are you having an issue nurturing those leads? Or are you having an issue converting those leads? So converting is from having that conversation to the actual sale. Knowing those things will help you to eliminate everything else. You want to only focus on what you want in your business, and you want to let all the other distractions go. So if you're only focusing on, I'm building this sustainable business, I'm building this six-figure business, that's all that matters. I know that every single person that comes into my pipeline is in one of these stages. You're not going to have as many problems building your business as you think you are. And I've worked with women all over the world. So these strategies, these steps, they work for every single person, every industry, but especially for permanent makeup artistry. And it helps you to not have to be so stressed out about the process, because we always have a need for new clients to come in. But if we know what to do at each stage of those things, which is again what I teach in my programs, then you don't have to play the guessing game every day when it comes to your business. You can build it with some predictability. Hey, so many people are. Does anyone have any questions at all about anything that I've said? If not, I'll jump back in and kind of finish up a little bit of a lesson. So in the attraction stage, that's when you're putting things out there. That's when you're posting on social media. You're asking people to share your posts for you. You're running ads if that's what works for you. You're engaging with people. Those are all, what's the word I'm looking for? Those are all things that you're going to be doing on a consistent basis to bring in an influx of new leads that are interested in your services, or even potentially just interested in getting to know you to see if you're even the person to provide the services that they're looking for. Then from there, you want to nurture them. And in nurturing, that's the relationship rapport building stage of this entire process. So that's when you're talking to them. That's when you're following up with them. That's when you're seeing if you can position yourself and your services to be the answer to their problems. And I'm telling you, no matter what type of business that you have, this client journey is going to make sense for everyone. So attract, nurture, build rapport, send out emails, send out text messages, follow up with them on a consistent basis to get them on your books, or to at least get them on the phone so that you can go into the conversion process after that. And with conversion, again, do not just throw your booking link at people. And I mean this in the best way possible, but people don't care like that. If you don't have a sustainable business, you haven't built up rapport, you haven't done a great job in the nurturing part, you don't even need a website. Like, websites are great for information, but it's not going to convert people if you're not doing a good job converting people on your own. So again, this is something else that I help work with people through so that they understand exactly how to build rapport seamlessly to make it that much easier to build your business. Okay, and then once you convert them, now they're your paying clients. After that, you want to retain them. You want to retain relationships. Some people build businesses where all they care about is the quick sale, and then they don't care about the client anymore. They don't talk to them anymore. They don't follow up with them anymore. They're like, you've done what you're supposed to do, and I've done what I'm supposed to do, sis. Have a nice day. When you should always want to retain a relationship with them so that they can continue to not only come back to you when they need their touch-ups, but send other people to you. And also, this is amazing if you want to add more permanent makeup services on. I specialize in brows, but I have 26 different certifications. So what do you think happened when I started getting other certifications and people already had good rapport with me from brows? They came to me for the other services. I didn't have to sell people on it and continue to start from scratch. I feel as though in my heart, as a trainer, as a coach, on top of being a permanent makeup artist myself, that is the reason why we lose so many opportunities. Is that we always feel like we have to start from scratch, or we end up losing ourselves in our businesses, or just getting so overwhelmed with it that we don't really care that much anymore and we want to step away. 90% of the people who get into this industry never see it to the point of profitability because they are not doing what needs to be done to kind of create a system around their business. They're just throwing spaghetti at the wall. So I'm here to help people navigate through that as much as possible. Okay, so you want to attract, you want to nurture, you want to convert, and you want to retain clients, and then you rinse and repeat that, and you start automating parts of your process. That's my favorite part. I automate a lot of my permanent makeup business. Granted, I have a team, I have assistants that help me, but so much of my communication is automated. The aftercare, the pre-care, the follow-ups, the book your touch-ups, the annual touch-ups, the referrals, asking for reviews, all those things are automated. That way, that's less that I have to worry about keeping up with. Because if I drop the ball because I'm overwhelmed with clients, that one client that I forget to send aftercare instructions to, don't really care. She just knows that she doesn't get her aftercare instructions, and now she's upset with me over it. So I was able to systemize that entire thing. If anyone has any questions, feel free to drop them because I want to help y'all. If you guys have not hit 6 figures already, I want to help give you some clarity on what you need to do to be able to possibly get to that 6-figure mark based on what I've been able to do. Okay, so those are the simple steps. It's actually very simple. So I guess there's 5. There's 4 or 3 main steps to get clients coming in on a consistent basis. And then you want to rinse and repeat. And you want to automate parts of your process that doesn't require you. And when people say automations, one way for you to figure out, did you work a full-time before you started your business? Okay, so crazy question, crazy answer. I actually quit my business on my I quit my last job on my 25th birthday. So I was severely depressed. I had just started working at the bank. I had left Mac because I couldn't do the retail hours anymore once my son started going to school. And I started working at the bank, and I quickly fell into a depression. And so he was like, I just want you to be happy again, Mom. Like, you're always so sad and you're always crying. And I was like, I'm quitting this job. So I quit, and I had no direction. I didn't know. I was already a makeup artist, so I knew I could freelance. But it wasn't until I got to permanent makeup that I started to see the light again when it came to the possibilities of the money that I could be making. But if I was giving advice to someone that's working a full-time job, I always say replace your full-time income with replace your full-time income with the profits from your business, and then that's when you quit your job. Once you can replace it and you have some reserve, because your business is going to take some time to get built up and to grow, that's when you want to transition out of your full-time job. I am an Aquarius. I just jump sometimes, not even having like all the direction that I need in front of me. I just know that I hate being in situations I hate being in. It drains me energetically. And so I make sure that I do whatever feels aligned, even if it means sacrificing something for a little bit of time. So that's harder for some people. I know. You're welcome. You're welcome. But it's a beautiful thing once you're able to get your business to sustainability. And, again, there's phases even in that. Like, I started out as a makeup artist, and then I got into aesthetics, and then permanent makeup, and then training, and then coaching, and then now I own a whole tech platform. So, I never thought that I would go from artist to like tech owner, but I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Marie. Oh, yes, girl, you sure do. My best friend is a Capricorn, so I understand. Structure is so important. It is, and honestly, it's hard to build a sustainable business if you don't have structure. So if you are a structure-driven person, that's important. That's why the client journey is so important for me, because once I understood what to do, I could rinse and repeat it and turn it into whatever business that I want. That's when you can write your own check, when you know the different parts of the process. And then once I was able to implement it into the software, I built out the software for permanent makeup artists, for beauty businesses, so that it can support us. I would love to get to the point where I can help beauty professionals only have to do their clients. If I can get people to answer the phone for y'all, book the appointments for y'all, the automation setup, all the things, we just want to do the fun part of it, especially if we're creatives. A lot of people hate the tech, but I had to learn how to market. I had to learn how to love marketing. I had to learn how to love sales because I couldn't afford ads. If I'm being honest, I was a single mom. I had a young son. I had to do what I had to do. But it's beautiful because as I have clients in here, I've been able to help women all over the world to build this into their business and not have to guess how they're going to build their business from scratch anymore. So it's good. And the more that I get into it, like I really feel like God put it in my heart to create the tech platform. And I didn't understand that my son was going to get hurt a couple months down the line. And I needed to have that because if I didn't have that extra income, I don't know how I would have taken care of us. And so, again, it's opening up your mind to all those different things because you also, when you're self-employed, you can't panic. You have to always figure out a way and figure out how to navigate. So creating those systems also helps with that. You always have a for sure plan to go back to keep going. It's just, do you want to work the plan? And a lot of people don't. So if you are the type of person that's like, I'm going to do what needs to be done, you just do it. I promise, but it's so rewarding, and the people that you meet are absolutely amazing. That's why I retired, but I still work once a month on brows because it's like I don't want to walk away from everyone, and they will kill me. My clients will like probably literally kill me. They're like, I don't care if I have to sit in your back seat, but I love the relationships I've been able to build with my clients throughout the years. I've serviced thousands of clients all over the world, and doing services as well. So, hey Jen. I think I'm like sticking to this chair. So I didn't want anything. I just finished the training. I just wanted to jump on here and kind of talk to a few more people about it. I've been connecting with a lot of different permanent makeup artists, and I'm sure a lot of permanent makeup artists are overwhelmed. I think it's beautiful if you're able to create systems from the very beginning because that's how you can create a predictable business. It's harder sometimes when you're in the mix of it all and you're busy and you're all over the place and you're trying to take a step back to implement those systems. So having it from the beginning gives you what you need to, again, write your own check and be predictable in your business. So that's it, guys. Let me know in the comments because I'm going to post this to the page as well. Let me know if you guys have any questions about anything. V, I know you wanted to take brow training. I'm going to find a new date for California as well so that we can get that set up, and I will reach out to you and let you know. Otherwise, everyone have an amazing night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.